What is good, everybody? It's your boy Cam. I just want to this tonight is game night for the Mavericks as they get ready for their first play-in tournament, as they're the 10th seed, getting ready to take on the Sacramento Kings, and they're getting ready to play in Sacramento. So tonight is it's a big deal. So if we win tonight, we play the Memphis Grizzlies for another playing game for the 8th seed. If we lose, season's over with. It's that simple. So Dallas gonna win tonight. This is a must win for the Mavericks, and hopefully Brandon Williams will play tonight. He actually suffered an injury on Sunday night playing the Memphis Grizzlies, and tonight he's questionable to play tonight. We need him, and we need him real bad. But and the Mavericks end up taking the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies on Sunday, the last game of the season. But the good news is, the Mavericks end up winning their last home game of the regular season. So I do want to get my thoughts on some more on Nico Harrison. So yesterday, I believe that yep, this was yesterday. Nico Harrison had a press conference meeting, but it makes me so funny that he didn't want a lot of media there. He didn't want any cameras or people that are recording him talking to the media. It's just like that's just crap what Nico's doing. He didn't want a lot of people there at the meeting to discuss on the Luka Doncic trade. So Nico really just didn't really say much. He just all he said, defense just wins championships. Defense just wins championships. But I agree with him. I agree with Nico. But like I said before, he picked the worst time to trade Luka Doncic, especially when everybody has been hurt. And I think Nico Harrison is an idiot until he proves us wrong. Right now, he's stupid for trading Luka. That's all I'm gonna say. And I think he's dumb for trading Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin. And Quentin Grimes is a better scorer than Caleb Martin is. And we don't got that much point guards just because we don't got Grimes anymore. But the difference is Caleb Martin's a better defender than Quentin Grimes is. But I would have kept Quentin. That's just me. It just and then Nico goes and he's always hiding behind the tunnel and everything, and just every game he watches, just all because they want to. And they keep telling him fire Nico, fire Nico. It's just like, dude, you're such a coward crap, dude. Like, why you guys stand by the tunnel all because the fans are yelling at you, yelling for you to be fired? And it's like, dude, you chose to trade Luka, like, but I don't think you're the main problem. I think Patrick is more of the idiot. It's like all because I understand, like I said, I understand that you were concerned with his weight, his work ethic, but still, you couldn't even give him a chance, like to complete the whole season with us. You couldn't give him you wouldn't even give him a chance, Patrick. It's like, and then you don't even know basketball that well, and you are the owner of the team. Why do we freaking have him, man? It's like, I wish Mark Cuban didn't sold like half the team, but I understand he had family. He wants to spend time with his family more, and I totally get it. But my goodness. And then, of course, the Mavericks are still working on trying to get a new arena and everything. And we'll have to see. Another contract at the American Airlines Center expires at 2032, which is years from now. So they got to come up with a plan where the new arena is going to be at. But I'm going to tell you this. Nico, it's just, you got us looking real bad right now. Luka Doncic scoring 45 points against us last week on Wednesday night. You got us looking real bad. That just shows you made a big mistake trading him. And honestly, here's my bigger thought. I honestly want the Lakers to win the championship. I want them in the finals this year, just to make Nico look bad and show how much of an idiot he is. It's like, Lakers win the championship. This is 1,000% your fault, and you don't regret trading him. How the hell do you not regret trading Luka? This how? I mean, I just don't believe he regret. He doesn't regret. I don't know if I believe him a lot. I'm not. Yes, defense wins championships, but Luka carried us to the finals last year, and then you trade him away in the middle of the freaking year. Why, Nico? Why the hell did you have to do that? Why the hell did you have to do that, Patrick? It's like, what is y'all doing? What is y'all thinking? We got to the finals last year, and y'all get rid of him. But yes, I mean, I get that. Well, part of it's true. He was a ball hog half the time. He was 50% of the time a ball hog, but honestly, he's not going to stop crying and pouting. He's not going to stop all that. Luka is going to be Luka. There ain't nothing you do to change him to get his stop crying and pouting. Hopefully, he just gets in shape and he just lose some more weight and he'll be in good conditioning. I just hate that. It just Luka was crying that Wednesday night when they did his tribute. I didn't watch the game because it was just too hard to freaking watch. And we get beat by 16 by the Lakers when Luka comes back on the court. I expected him to drop more than 30 points on us. I expected it. And look what happened. He did. Just Nico got us looking real bad. I mean, last year I was cool with him when he made these moves around Luka and Kyrie, getting Klay Thompson, getting Najee Marshall, getting Quentin Grimes. Those were good moves. Those were the good moves you were doing in the summer, Nico. And then you trade away Luka, and then you trade Quentin Grimes away. It's like basically you traded a franchise player who's in his prime right now. He gets us to the finals, and you just get rid of him? It's like Nico don't know what he's doing half the time. Like, straight up. Nico just doesn't know what he's doing, man. And then he said he has 3 years left on his contract as a general manager. Honestly, he might not even go anywhere. But he could be gone unless if the Lakers win a championship this year or next year. Who knows? If they'll win a championship. I hope they do, just so they can show Nico's an idiot. That's all I'm going to say. But hopefully the Mavericks will win tonight, and I think it should be a good game. And then last year, and when Klay Thompson went against the Sacramento Kings, he went 0 for 10 when he was with the Warriors, and hopefully that doesn't happen again tonight. And hopefully he will bounce back from last year. We just get the win, and we get ready to play the Grizzlies if we beat the Sacramento Kings tonight. But if we do win, we have to play on the road again, and then if we beat the Grizzlies, we play the Oklahoma City Thunder first round, which is going to be a very, very tough matchup. Because obviously they're a lot stronger than they are from last year. Obviously. But we beat them 3 times without Luka. 3 times. But it's going to be a lot different now we don't have Kyrie no more. It's going to be different. But hopefully we have Brandon Williams. Dante Exum, good news, he's back. Hopefully he stays healthy. And hopefully Jaden Hardy stays healthy as well too. But I think defensively we might be okay because we have all of our bigs back now, but they're still on minutes restriction. And AD is not himself 100%. And I don't think Gafford's 100% either, and so is Derek Lively. It's just like, and I do want to say this. For those who support Nico, I don't know how the hell y'all support him like that. It's like, he's like, oh, we need to get over it. I'm like, no, we not getting over. We definitely ain't getting over it if the Lakers win the finals. I'm just being straight up. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to stop being a Mavericks fan. I will be a Mavericks fan for life. I will always be a Luka fan. I will always support him no matter what team he's on. I will always support Luka. He was definitely loved being in Dallas. He gave a lot to Dallas. And the thing is, he stays stays in Dallas for an extra day and goes to the he goes to the store and everything, and this tells you, man, he did not want to freaking leave, but he did say he had to move on. I think Luka is starting to move on from it. He knows that Nico made a mistake trading him away, and it sucks, man. It sucks to lose Luka at the end of the day, but I can't let that affect me for the rest of my life. Obviously, it's just I believe Nico's gonna regret this one day, intentionally. If the Lakers win the finals next year or in the future with Luka, he's just gonna regret it. If we win a championship in the future, okay, we'll take. I'll take everything back what you said. But as of right now, Nico, you're an idiot for trading Luka away. You're stupid. That's all I can say. It's like I got no respect for you, but you don't deserve to have death threats towards you. I would never do that to you. It's just like, and I'm not gonna protest over the Luka trade. Like I said, and it's the deal is done. It's just like, what can you do? There's no point of protesting. It's just like y'all choose to protest over Luka being traded. That's just on y'all. We still got another season to play going next year, but hopefully, we just have a better year and just hope we just can't have keep having so many injuries. Like I said, if Kyrie and everybody was playing right now, I think we would have been totally fine right now. We would have been okay. We would have been one of the top 5 teams in the West if we had our whole squad right now. And I think defensively we would have been so much better if Lively, AD, and Gafford didn't get hurt. Especially Kyrie tearing his ACL, man. That is the worst that's happened this year. And then people can say, "Oh, he played too many minutes." Bullshit, man. Almost everybody plays a lot of minutes. It's an 82 game season. So it's like, come on, man. It's come on. It's like, I mean, Kyrie is getting up there. He's aging up just a little bit. But all I can say is Kyrie will be back, and hopefully he'll stay in Dallas next year. And he definitely deserves a good contract with the Mavericks, and he's a true leader in that locker room and a true leader on the court. And yes, Luka was. I do agree he wasn't really a leader half the time, but he was in his prime going into this year. It's just we miss you, Luka, and we just hope you for the best. Now that I got everything covered from the Mavericks, I want to talk about some good new positivity and stuff and everything what's going on in the DFW. The Dallas Wings officially drafted Paige Bueckers. Oh my goodness. My. Paige Bueckers is officially a Dallas Wings. Wow. It's just, like I said, I think going to this year, we're going to be pretty good. But we're not title contenders yet. We got a young team right now, especially and now after we lost Satu Sabali, we lost Natasha Howard, and we lost Kalani Brown. And Satu Sabali has some injury issues and everything, and she actually has some issues with the front office, and then she ended up requesting a trade, and I feel like she might regret request leaving Dallas. And honestly, if Natasha and Satu didn't leave Dallas, I think we would have been one of the toughest teams in the WNBA if they still had Natasha and Satu. That would have been a bigger help for the Wings. I just see Enrique and Paige Bueckers being a dangerous scoring duo going to this season. I can see it. Enrique has been doing all the work by herself for quite a long time, and now she finally has a true point guard to play along with her. Enrique put it on her Twitter and just said, "Thank you, Lord," and she just fell on her knees when we found out we got the #1 draft pick, and here she is, man. Here's Paige Bueckers. Paige, all I can say is, Paige, we're happy that you're here. We look forward to seeing you play next month, and I believe you're gonna make our franchise better going into the future. And the bigger thing is that this summer they're supposed to have the Special Olympics Unified game, and there's a strong possibility chance I get to meet Paige Bueckers. That's probably gonna be the best experience I probably ever had in my life. Just beating the #1 draft pick in real life, And it's official also that Paige Bueckers will be going against Caitlin Clark and on the June 26th at that game at the American Airlines Center when the Dallas Wings play the Indiana Fever. Like I said before, this is going to be the best game of the year. The year. And the ticket prices are over $100. That's the lowest cost just to see Paige Bueckers go against Caitlin Clark. What I like about Paige, and she can shoot, and I honestly compare her to Diana Taurasi, kinda, and Paige Bueckers had a rough journey. She ended up tearing her ACL, I believe, her second year or third year at UConn, and then she was able to bounce back and still play the same. I'm just so happy for Paige, and she's definitely gonna bring more attention going into the WNBA, especially Caitlin Clark. And you got the other WNBA teams playing at bigger arenas just because of Caitlin. She's changed the game so much, and she's pretty much Stephen Curry, the way she shoots the ball out there. And I believe the first game for the Indiana Fever, they'll be playing Chicago Sky, and guess what? That game's gonna be placed at the United Center. And did that surprise me? No, it doesn't surprise me. And last year they didn't get to play each other at the United Center. I felt like that should have happened last year. But and Haley Van Lith ended up getting drafted to Chicago Sky, and she'll be playing along with Angel Reese. Speaking of Angel Reese, and they actually played with each other in college at LSU. And I think Chicago Sky is they're gonna be a pretty decent team going into this season. I think Chicago Sky has a very good chance at least getting to the playoffs. I just don't see them passing the first round, but I believe they're definitely gonna be better than they were from last year. Angel Reese and Haley Van Lith playing together, and the Dallas Wings end up getting a point guard from North Carolina State. I've heard about her, but I don't know her too much very well. But the Wings end up getting 5 draft picks this year. 5 draft picks. And honestly, I just see a bright future for the Dallas Wings for the next 2 or 3 years from now. And I believe in the future they'll be top contenders. It just depends like who we build around Paige and Enrique. We gotta make these right moves in these next couple years, get some more veterans around them too. And Enrique's still young, and she's been in Dallas since the 2019 season, and she hasn't had that much help. And now that with Paige being here, she will definitely get some help. And I'm excited for this upcoming season for the Dallas Wings. And now that Paige Bueckers is officially here, I expect the ticket prices are going to be very, very expensive. Excuse me, and I just look forward to going to one of the games going into this summer. And honestly, I do agree with this. There's going to be more Dallas Wings fans than there are with Mariners fans now that Paige Bueckers is here. And then so nice of Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving giving her a nice welcome to Dallas. They just can't wait to see her play. It's just now that I think women's basketball, especially in the DFW, is going to start growing now that Paige Bueckers is now down here in Dallas. And then the first preseason games in 2 more weeks, and they take on the Las Vegas Aces at Las Vegas, and that should be a very good one. And they come back home for their preseason game against the Las Vegas Aces. And then in their first game of the season at home is against the Minnesota Lynx. It's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be very interesting how the Dallas Wings do this year. If they can stay healthy this upcoming season, I think they'll be pretty good. I mean, we didn't make the playoffs last year just because of all these injuries. Maddie Stegers got hurt, Natasha Howard got hurt, and then Satu was hurt. And it's just almost everybody from the team was just getting hurt constantly last year. And I just hope and they can stay healthy and we just make hopefully we have a good run in the playoffs going into this year for the Wings. But that includes my podcast for today. Hopefully the Mariners will win tonight, but if we lose tonight, honestly, we'll be glad the season's over with. just so that the players can get some rest and we can start making moves. And Nico better make the right moves this time. He better be smart this off season about the trades he's gonna make. And we need to find somebody to find another point guard just until Kyrie comes back. It's just how it is, especially losing Luka. But I'll see you on the next podcast, and can't wait to see the Dallas Wings basketball season, especially Paige Bueckers. She's here now.